Good morning, everybody. For those that maybe don't know me, my name is Gillian and I'm a registered yoga teacher, and I'm delighted to be here this morning to share with you a practice that will hopefully give you a sense of just removing yourself from the busy world and coming to a place where we are self-caring. So that is going to be the theme of our practice this morning, 30-minute practice in and around your self-care. So to do that, we want to really start to remove ourselves from distraction, bringing our awareness into our gist of life as we know it, which is our breath, and also being able to observe. And I want to just reiterate how important it is for you to trust yourself, believing that you are your own expert. You do know your body's best, and I would love for you just to observe as you move through the practice. Maybe very subtle changes, maybe just a lift at heart center, or thoughts that maybe have been troubling you, being able to remove yourselves from that. Because I think it's very important that yoga is known as a holistic approach to your well-being. And that's your physical health, your emotional health, and very importantly, your mental health. And we tie that all up together through the power of our wonderful breath. So I'd love for us just to sit up nice and tall, grounding into the sitting bones, giving yourselves a moment to acknowledge how you are this morning. So if you're comfortable using this chin mudra of index finger and thumb just slightly connected, then turning the palms up so you're open to the lovely energy, give the shoulders a gentle roll. Close your eyes here if you feel like doing that, and if that's not comfortable for you, then keep your gaze just light towards the earth. But I would love for you now to bring your awareness into the breath, just noticing your gentle inhales and exhales through the nostrils. And this has a wonderful effect on our nervous system, moving us away from that fight or flight stress mode, which a lot of us find ourselves in, and then bringing yourselves into a nice calmer place. And that will just not happen with a flip of a switch. We need to take a moment to digest this ability and permission just to be in this moment. So allowing yourselves just to connect the mind with your body and your breath. And then we're moving into that wonderful zone of what yoga is all about. Giving yourselves permission just to be present and following the flow of this practice this morning. So let's just scan through the physical body, noticing is there any tension in your scalp? Is there any tension in the forehead? Observe the eye sockets and round to the cheekbones, soften. Notice the hinge of your jaw, relax here. And follow your jawline round to the tip of your chin. And then moving up towards the lips, soften the lips, maybe a gentle space between the upper and bottom lip. And then go inside the mouth. Is there any tension in the tongue area, the insides of the cheeks? Even notice your gums and your teeth, the roof of your mouth, and towards the back of your throat. And then drawing your awareness to the nostrils, bringing in that wonderful juice of life, our breath, and exhaling. And I want you to notice that the exhale is the letting go, the release of toxins, dis-ease, stress, anxiety, anything that is negative and no longer serves you. Then notice the softness of the shoulders. Give them a gentle roll. Work your way down the torso, grounding into both sitting bones, and just taking a moment to notice our front body, our side bodies, and right round into the back body. And we want to really soften into the pit of the belly, because this is an area, the nervous system, that plays a great part in relation to those feelings of tension, stress. So I would love for you to soften into the pit of the belly and just notice what that feels like when you let go. Softening, releasing. And then drawing your awareness into the hands, into the arms, into that energy that you may notice in the palms of the hands through little gentle subtle tingling or perhaps warmth, and that is what we're after, working into our energetic body. And then I would love for you to notice the legs, crisscross position, even give your toes a little wriggle, and just notice how grounded you are. And then bring your awareness into the mind. Give your mind permission just to be here. Say to yourself, I'm stepping away from my busy day. I'm going to bring my awareness into my body so that I can self-care and get to know myself on a different level. So relax the mind. Even visualize your mind becoming like a liquid form. And the mind now is dripping down through every single cell and tissue within your body. So this is how we become our own observer. Open up your own intuition. That little spot between the eyebrows, the third eye, when we're talking about the chakras in yoga. So I'd love for you just to notice your awareness of you. We're not judging. There is no special way to be. Don't be thinking, is this right or wrong? It doesn't matter. It's all about you. We're all so unique and different. Then let's drop our attention towards heart center, where we can tap into the emotional body. And I'd love for you to notice how you're feeling. How have you been feeling? Be honest with yourselves, because sometimes we've got to put on that front just to get through a day. And this is really important, to be very honest, because if we're not, it will come back and regain those feelings again of tension and stress. So let's just notice how we are in this moment. Take our chin down towards our chest and have a little stretch into the nape of the neck, starting to mobilize into our spine. Bring the chin in so we start to squeeze into the throat area where the throat lock lies, and this stimulates thyroid function, which is good for your metabolism. And then I would love for you to draw the belly button back to spine with a little hook up, engaging into the tummy. So we're aware of the internal body. And then let's not let this energy out. So draw up through your perineum, the pelvic floor area, into what we know as our root lock. Seal that wonderful energy in. Then gently turn your hands over onto kneecaps and let's round the spine. Bringing chin in, open up across the back of the shoulders. Feel that squeeze in the tummy, nice and tight. Then float up, lengthening your spine. Bringing your awareness to the spine as you lengthen forward. Hold it here for a moment. And you'll feel this to the outer edge of the leg that's in front. Maybe into both butt cheeks, ground into the hips. But you may notice it more in the leg that's crossed in front at the moment. Then let's take both hands over to the left side. And if you feel like placing your right hand on the top of the left hand for a little deeper lengthening into the right side body, then let's go there. How does that feel? Then walk yourself back through center and go the opposite way. So we're always looking for balance in our practice. If we go one way, we'll always go the other. Check that that face stays nice and soft. And I'd love for you just to notice the breath. Take yourself back into center and let's walk those hands back up again. Just drawing the hands to the backs of your hips. Let's lift our heart and chest towards the sky. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Perhaps push up onto your knees if that feels good. Look up towards the sky or even right back, depending on what depth you wish to use. And then allow yourselves to come back down to center, where we'll uncross our legs, give those ankles a roll, the knees a roll, get rid of any tension, get that circulation going, pumping that lovely new energy into the body, and then cross your legs in the opposite direction, sitting up super tall. So we're going to come into a nice spinal twist. We're going to take our left hand over to our right knee, inhale up through the crown of your head, and let's have a look over the right shoulder. Wrapping that right arm around our back and staying nicely balanced on the sitting bones. Relax the shoulders, squeeze into the tummy. And just be here. Notice the torso squeezing as we twist round. You'll notice a gentle push into the right side body, and that is where the liver and kidney lie. So let's wring out that toxins and tension. Breathe into the new space that we're creating. And then gently release as we come back to center. Take right hand to left knee. Inhale through the crown of your head and let's have a look over the left shoulder. Bringing left arm around your back, squeeze into the belly. Sit up super tall. Notice this. I want you to observe, is there any stickiness in the body? Anywhere where you can soften a little or let go or maybe twist a little deeper. Breathe into this space. And then bring yourselves back to center. So we're going to place those hands in front, straightening up through the spine as much as you can, then lengthen from your heart, just gliding forward. Give a gentle sway, and again you'll feel this to the leg that's in front, the opposite side. I want you just to become mindful of your spine. You have two beautiful S shapes in the spine, and I want you just to notice
the freedom of movement in your back body. And maybe ask yourself, what is restraining me from moving any further forward? So you get to know your edge, get to know where your boundaries are in your body, because we're never after looking to push too far and cause any injury. You want to be very mindful to where feels good in the body. Then gently walk those hands back up again and release the legs and give those knees a good shake out. And we're just going to do a little bit of work into the core. And this is a great way of just firing up the belly, getting the agni, as it's known, into the pit of the belly. And we will just sit up super tall, placing our hands just slightly below those knees. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Drop the chin to chest and then round back. So we're allowing the spine to round, creating new openness in the back body and that squeeze in the front body. Squeezing chin in, belly button to spine, root lock solid. Feet flat and grounded, feel that lovely connection. Then releasing your hands. From here, pull your tippy toes to the sky. Slide those heels away and lean back. Flex the feet. Straighten up those legs by lifting up through the kneecaps and thighs. Then from here, can we lift the right leg up to the sky? Then lift your arms up a little higher. Bring those arms down. You've one more. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it down. Slowly release the right leg back towards the earth. We're going to challenge ourselves by leaning back an extra millimeter. Then inhale, lift that left leg. Can you lift the arms up and hold it? Release the arms down to shoulder height again. One more. Inhale, lift those arms up and gently bring the arms back down again. Slowly release that left leg. Feel the tummy working for you. Feel the power inside the body. Then take that energy up to the sky. Stretch it up. Drop your feet into a lovely long leg butterfly, diamond shaped position, and come forward from your heart. Holding on to the ends of your tippy toes if you can. Wriggle your bottom a little bit further back, keeping the elbows soft, forward fold. You will notice this to the outside edge of the hamstrings, and you'll feel the squeeze in the pit of your belly. Soften those shoulders. Don't bring the shoulders up towards the earlobes. Relax them back and down. Take a moment to check in with yourself. Breathe into this space. Hold it here for a moment. And then you're going to take both arms out to the side and look up slightly. A nice stretch into the shoulders. Bring those arms around the back body. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and down and see where those arms want to rise to. If you're happy to give a little pulse here, feel free to go there. Just creating new freedom into the back of the shoulders. Notice where you're feeling this. Don't worry about what it looks like. We're not after the aesthetic look. We're after the sensation in your body and where you feel it. Hold it here for one more breath and gently release those arms down. Take an inhale and lift the body back up again. Separate the feet out. We've got one more set just with a different variation. Inhale, lift up through the crown of your head. Take the chin down towards your chest and then focus on your spine, rounding. So you're creating squeeze in the front body, but lovely opening into the back body, as if you're separating out each vertebrae, giving new space, letting that energy flow. It's all about the energy. Where the breath goes, the energy flows. So let's create nice open channels within the body. Breathe into this place. One more breath. And then when you're ready, lift your gaze, your drishti as we know it, release your hands. Pull your tippy toes up, slide those heels away and lean back. Let's visualize now we're going to row a boat. So you're going to bring the knees in, bring the elbows back, sit up super tall, take it back. Inhale, bring it in, focus on the breath. Exhale, push it away. You've two more. Inhale, bring it in, sit up straight. Exhale, push it away. One more. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, push it away. What I'd love for you to do here is turn the palms up, lean back an extra millimeter, squeeze that tummy, and we'll hold it for 4, for 3, for 2. Brilliant. For 1, lift that energy up to the sky, big super stretch. Bring the soles of their feet together and come forward from your heart. Just observing in the second round where your body is ready to go. The body understands this, it's becoming a little warmer, a little bit more open, so go to your edge. Take a moment to observe how this feels. Take a moment to notice, is the mind remaining in your body? For this practice, it's not that long, so let's try and stay in touch with ourselves. If thoughts are coming, acknowledge them, but let them float on by, just like clouds in the sky, moving on, and if they're that important, you can pick them up afterwards. Then from here, can we lift the left elbow up and have a little look in underneath? A little gentle twist. Release that left elbow, inhale, lift the right elbow. Release it down, inhale, lift again, left elbow. Release it down. One more, take that right elbow up, and then gently release it down. From here, inhale, lift the body back up again, and just shake out those legs. Get rid of any tension, and then from here, I would love for you to place the feet hips distance apart. You're going to lift up into tabletop, and you have a version here. You've got one way of doing it. You have choices. So the feet are separated hip distance. Take your inhale, fingertips facing forward. Lift those hips up. Look up towards the sky so we're all here together. Give a gentle sway. Feel that in the upper body. Share the weight between the feet and the hands. Then bring your gaze forward. Either bring your bottom to the earth and hover, or keep your bottom off the earth and try to pull your hips through between your hands, flex the feet. It's a stronger version. Inhale all together, bring the body back up again. Look up, give a gentle sway. We've got 2 more. Bring your gaze forward, either lower towards the earth or have a rest, or pull through, hover. 1 more, bring those hips up, look up towards the sky, give a gentle sway. Then gently lower the hips, either rest or come through, hover. Then everybody let their hips come towards the earth. Shake out those wrists, strong into the wrists, strong into the upper arms. Get rid of any tension there. And then I would love for us just to bring our legs together. Give yourselves a gentle little hug for a moment. And then we're going to place our left leg down the center of the mat. And this time we're going to bring our right leg down the side, half saddle. So the top of your right foot is facing down, your heel is facing up, and your heel's in nice and close to the right hip. If you can keep your knees together, super. But if your body needs a little bit more space, then open the knee out. Go to what feels good for you. Then from here, place your hands lightly at the back body, lift the hips up and scoop your pubic bone forward so we can sit down. This is going to be really quite strong in the front of your right thigh. So I don't want you to lean over to the left side. Try and stay grounded into the sitting bones. If you have a cushion nearby and you need to prop yourself, then use it. And then gently just lean back a little, maybe onto your forearms. Or maybe you'll be able to lie right back, bringing your head to the back of your mat and just lying here. Either arms up overhead for a deeper stretch. But if the knee starts to lift off the earth, you've gone too far. Keep it grounded. Feel that immense stretch in the front of the right thigh. Just breathe into this space. Jawline soft. You will notice a lengthening right down the right thigh over the right knee. But there should never be pinpoint pain. It should just be like a lengthening, stretching feeling. And we want to aim for about a 7 out of 10 in sensation. Breathe into this space, 1 more breath. Then gently, gently inhale. Use your body, use your arms to push yourself up. And then I would love for us just to lift the bottom up again and tilt the pubic bones slightly forward. We're going to stretch into the left leg now. So place your hands either side of your left knee, lift up from your heart, and let's glide forward. So you're getting a deeper stretch into the left hamstring here. Breathe into this space. Think about the shoulders. Think about the breath. Ground that left leg to the earth. Flex those left toes. and just notice where your body is this morning. Each practice is so unique and different. Hover it here for another moment, and then gently inhale and lift the body back up again. Then from here, bend that left knee in. You're going to come to a bowing position if you can. If not, you go to where it is fit for your body. So you're going to bring the left arm on the inside edge of the left knee. So your shoulder is gently lying against it. And for some of you, that might be as far as you go. This is also working because we're spending longer in this position. So you're getting a good lengthening and stretch into that right leg. But I'd love for you to stretch forward and see if you can bring your left arm around the front of your left shin or up towards the knee, wherever you can reach to. And then bring that right arm out to the side, palm faces away, and see if you can bind, holding on to your right wrist. But we don't want the right shoulder peeling back. Try to level off those shoulders, and maybe you're here. Maybe you're able to fall forward, aiming to tap your forehead to the right knee. Just dropping down with nice balanced shoulders. Notice where you feel this. It is a bit stronger. Squeeze into the belly, hold it here for a moment, and then very gently inhale, lift that body right back up again. Let's release that right leg out. Slowly give it a good shake out. Your joints will have felt that, and that is really strengthening, working into connective tissue, fascia, because we held that for quite a while. That's good to strengthen and lubricate the bones in the body. So let's go to the opposite side. So take your left leg out, bring your right foot up, your right leg out, bring your left foot up. Because I'm watching myself in camera, you can get a bit disorientated with left and right, so apologies. So your left knee is now in, your right leg is out straight. Pull those tippy toes up. Then place your hands beside your hips, lift the bottom up, scoop the pubic bone forward, set your bottom back down again. And slowly observe. Maybe you're just here. If that knee starts to lift, don't go any deeper. But if we can, we come right back onto forearms, or we drop ourselves down towards the earth, stretching both arms up overhead. And just surrender to this moment. Notice that nothing lasts forever. So even though you're maybe feeling this quite intense down the front of the left thigh, maybe we're feeling the stretch over the left knee, but again, no pinpoint pain anywhere. If there is, please back off. But just hold it here. Breathe into that space. Notice the balance in your hips. Maybe notice the natural alignment of your spine. Remember, we're trying this self-care this morning. We're trying to keep the mind in the body. So observe you while we've got this opportunity together. Keep the heart as light as you can. Breathing in softness, self-nurturing. One more breath. And then very carefully, let's bring ourselves back up again. Slowly pushing up. Then from here, keeping the right leg nice and flexed, lift the bottom up and tilt the pubic bones slightly forward as we place both hands either side of right leg. Lifting up from the heart, let's glide forward. And you'll feel this into the right hamstring. So to protect it, keep the thigh and knee lifted. Let the body fold wherever is right for you. Notice the difference from one side of your body to the other. One will always be a little bit more open. Observe which is your side. Which side we need to work on a little harder to get that extra little depth on that side. Notice what is restricting you. Again, no pinpoint pain anywhere, just feeling the body working, stretching and lengthening. One more breath. Then inhale, lift the body back up again, and then we'll try this little bind. So place your right knee towards your right armpit. Bring the right arm to the inside edge. For some of you, this might be quite enough just sitting here. And then gently reach forward with the right arm. Bring it around the front of that right shin. Left arm out to the side, palm away. And see if you can hold on to your right wrist. But notice those shoulders, trying to balance them. Inhale, lift up. And let's see what's on offer as we forward fold with our forehead towards left knee. Keeping both sitting bones grounded. Right foot nice and flat. Notice what it feels like even to breathe in this position. Hold it. Correct yourself if there's any place that you feel you've got a little bit more edge to go. Hold it. Then very gently, let's lift the body right back up again and unwind out of this. Just taking that left leg out in front. Give the knee a little massage. Give the ankles a roll. Get that energy flowing. And then from here, we're going to bring ourselves round onto all fours. So let's just place ourselves flat on the mat. Palms are flat. Knees are underneath the hips. Give a gentle sway into the lower back, just rocking it out. Then I'd love for you to make nice circles. So if there's been any tension around the base of the spine, any tension in the lower back, any tension in the pelvis, around the abdominal area, just feel that we are slowly releasing that by making these lovely soft circles. Then when you're ready, take your circles in the other direction. So gently turning round the other way. Feels good. Just freeing up the back body. And then I would love for us from here to keep our focus on the spine. So let's make nice cat-cow movements, working from our tailbone to the crown of our head. So as you inhale, I would love for you to notice the pubic bone scooping in towards the tailbone, in towards the pubic bone, and you're lifting each vertebrae up one by one. Then we'll come to our shoulders, then the head and neck falls, the chin tucks in. Now I want you to hug yourself from the pit of your belly, lifting up a little higher, keeping shoulders over wrists, keeping knees directly underneath those hips. Rise up through the back, then release this, starting at your tailbone. Feel the abdominal areas. We focus on the front body, melting towards the earth. Allow the spine to dip. Then you will come towards the fronts of the ribs, right up to the sternum. Then from there, the neck, the throat, the chin will rise. Keep the eyes closed if you like that, but notice the lovely dip in your spine. Let's go one more. We're going to inhale. And as we do, scoop. Leave your head where it is. Work your way from the base of the spine, up vertebrae by vertebrae, to the shoulders, then the head and neck. Then that wonderful squeeze and hug, that connection to your inner body. And then release it as you push the tailbone back, floating. Your abdominal area will feel as if it's falling. Nice opening from your navel right up through the front body, right up through the throat area, passing heart center, chin towards the sky. Then bring yourself back to a nice neutral position and just gently set your bottom down to your heels for a moment. Maybe turn the palms up so that we can open up into that lovely energy and give a gentle sway into the hips. Just noticing how this feels. Give the wrists a good wring out if you need to. And then bring yourselves right back up again. And I would love for us from here to lean over onto our right knee. And let's take the right hand out a little wider as well. And extend that left leg. If you can tuck your right tippy toes in, then do so. Let's see if we can balance. If that is not going to happen for you this morning, just keep the left leg up and left arm down. But if you can, stretch forward. We're going to try and tap our knee to elbow as you inhale, bring it in. Exhale, take it out. One more, bring it in. Exhale, take it out. Can we lift the left arm up to the sky? Let's see if we can look round to our left foot. Hold at the inside edge, trying to rotate your left thigh towards the earth. Then take an inhale and see if you can lift those tippy toes up towards the sky. Pushing the foot away from you, not bringing heel into bottom, trying to lift those toes up. Where do you feel it? Slight compression in the lower back, the openness in the left shoulder. Breathe into this space. One more breath, then gently release, slow and controlled. Taking your left hand back to the mat, set your bottom down onto your heels and have a little moment. You can turn the palms up again. Give a gentle sway here. Notice how this feels as we use that theme of today, the self-care. Are you caring for you, or is your mind wandering off and maybe you're thinking and caring for others? And that is okay, but I want you to really look after yourselves this morning. Then let's bring ourselves back up onto all fours, opposite sides. You're going to lean onto your left knee, left hand out a little wider for a stronger base. Take the right leg out, maybe tuck those left tippy toes in. Maybe we stay here and just hold this position, or we can bring that right arm out and then gently inhale, bring the knee in. Push it back out again, look to the fingertips, Superman, Superwoman. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, take it out, then lift that right arm up to the sky, bending the right knee, hold on to the inside edge, rotating your thigh down. Inhale, lift those tippy toes up. Try not to sink into this left shoulder, lift up, 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 up. Breathe into this place. How does it feel on this side? Nice open body, hold it. Then gently, gently take your gaze back to the mat. Bring your right hand down, take your right knee back and gently lean back into this. And take a moment in your child's pose, maybe palms facing up again, opening into that nice energy, give a gentle sway. Then I would love for us to come up onto our knees and we'll open up into camel pose. So just gently push those hands right up, bring your hands either cupping your waist, thumbs facing towards each other, or feel free to try placing your fingertips up your back and place the palms if you're cupping onto your kidney area. And then gently take a nice big inhale. Push those hips forward. Love an open, nice opening into the heart center. Breathe into this space. If you want to drop your hands towards your heels, you're welcome to go there. Keep lifting up through the heart. Breathe here, 2 more breaths. Feel a stretch from your chin to your navel. Inhale to bring it up again. And then very gently, nice powerful pose. Bring your arms forward, coming into child's pose. And there's ways of using child's pose, as in the arm alignment can be out in front, palms can be together and elbows bent, or you're welcome to place your arms down by your sides, palms up. Nice heavy shoulders, just rock it out. Release any broadness across, any stress across the lower back here. Hold it for a moment. And then guys, I would love for you to bring your hands by your sides and let's push ourselves up again. Just working into our hips a little. Come up onto your knees and we're going to step forward with our right foot. So place the right foot but turn your toes slightly out. And then whenever we drop down forward, we're going to stretch into the left hip flexor. Checking your knee remains over ankle. We don't want our knee in front of tippy toes because that's not good for kneecap. You could pop it. So keep the right foot out in front. So when you do bend, you've got that nice alignment there. Then if you can you come on to skinny edge of the right foot? So you're showing your sole of your foot over to the left side. Then place your hands down onto the earth in line with that right leg. And then I would love for you to see if you can look forward and maybe come down onto forearms. Don't worry if we can't, we just soften elbows, but see if you can, and then that gives you a chance to rock out into that right hip. Gently focus on the right hip. You will feel this into the left hip flexor as well. Feels good. Chipping away tension with that gentle flow. How does that feel? Then very gently push both hands up straight again. Leave the foot where it is or place it flat to the mat because you're going to stretch forward with that right arm. Inhale, take it up to the sky. So we're now in a gentle twist as well. Open up from the heart. Bring that right arm forward again, swish forward. Do it one more time. Inhale, bring the right arm up. Look to the right thumb. Squeeze the tummy tight. Bring that right arm forward. Stretch. Take your right hand back to the mat and then gently can you push that right leg out to the side, make a big sweeping circle, bring it out behind you and then flick away any tension. Should feel good. Let go. Give it a good vibration. Get rid of anything in there that's no longer serves you. Stale energy, get rid of it. Place the right knee down. Set your bottom back to your heels for a moment. Give a little sway. And then bring yourself right back up onto all fours.
Lean on to your right knee and step your left leg forward. Tippy toes turn out. Yeah. Then gently bend into the left knee. You'll get a nice stretch into the hip flexor for a moment. Remember alignment. So you don't want any pressure on the knees. We've worked on those earlier. Just observe this right hip flexor. And then as you bring your hands now on the inside edge towards your left foot, come onto the skinny edge. And the focus then switches into the left hip. So just gently rocking here from side to side. How does that feel? Breathe into this place. Notice you. Come down onto those forearms. Give a gentle sway. Try to keep your gaze forward so we're not rounding up through the back. Lengthen forward from your heart. Notice the difference from hip to hip. Then from here, please, just push back up onto those hands. Leave your right hand where it is. Stretch forward with the left. Inhale, lift that energy up to the sky. Peeling your body away from the left thigh. Stretch it up. Look up to the left thumb. What do you notice? Bring it forward again. Stretch it out. One more. Inhale, take that left arm up. Stretch and look to the left thumb. Bring it back down again. Hold it here for a moment. Then take the left hand back to the mat. And then gently allow that left leg to come out to the side. A big sweeping circle. Take it up to the sky and shake away, flick away any tension from the tippy toes, ankle, calf, shin, knee, quads, hamstrings, into the hip. Shake it all away. Drop the left knee back to the mat and set your bottom back to your heels for a moment and give that lovely gentle sway and awareness of the experience in your body, not about what it looks like, but more what it feels like. Then very gently, let's bring ourselves back round onto our back body as we're running out of time. So let's bring ourselves down onto the earth, place both hands on those kneecaps and gently circle the knees one way, massage the base of the spine. Take those circles the other way. So we've really worked from the crown of our head to the soles of our feet this morning. And then I would love for you just to bring your arms into goddess posture, just nice two capital L shapes from the shoulder to elbow and then fingertips pointing back. Keep the knees together, squeeze the tummy tight and drop both knees to your left side. Hover them if you can. So we're working still into the right side body. Look over to your right elbow. Look away from your twist. So your knees are to the left. Your drishti, your gaze, your focus is to the right. Hold it. Then inhale, bring those knees to center. Massage the back on the way through. Drop both knees to the right and just look to your left elbow. Hover the knees if you can. Keep it a little stronger. Breathe into this place. We've one more each way. Inhale, bring the knees to center, float your knees to the left side, hover them, and look to your right. Hold it. How does it feel? Strong tummy. Last one. Bring it through center. Let the knees fall to the right. You look to the left. So you're massaging into the back of the head as well, the neck. The shoulders, keep them soft. The only thing strong here is belly button to spine to protect the back. Then bring those knees to center. And you're welcome here to place your hands on the kneecaps and circle the knees one way, then the other, or gently roll backwards and forwards, just stimulating the spine. From the tailbone to the nape of the neck. Do whichever feels good for you. 4 or 5 times each way if you're circling. And then when you're ready, let's just squeeze the energy you've made deep into your body by bringing your hands to the soles of your feet. Take an inhale, bring your chin to your knees, squeeze into those 3 energy locks. Make yourself tiny, so pull up through your root lock, tummy lock, throat lock. Hug it in, tighter, hold it, and then guys, just let go. Let your feet just go to the edge of your mat, palms facing up, surrender. Oh, this is like your final chapter of your book, the best part.
where we receive. So it's your story. You've built all your different chapters as you move through your practice. How do you want your practice to end? Notice the experience, the breath, keeping the mind in the body. Just being present in this moment is a wonderful way of self-caring. Listen. Maybe you can hear the little birds outside my window chirping. Natural noise is magnificent. Brings a lightness to the heart, a smile to the face. Just bathe in your own magnificence. And if you wish to stay here to receive further rewards of your practice, then do so. Just for the purpose of this practice, you need to bring it to a close. Begin to make a little bit of movement into fingers, toes, maybe a little stretch, maybe a hug, whatever feels good. The stillness of corpse or savasana. And then the newness, as if you roll away from what you're leaving behind, bringing freshness, bringing new vitality and awareness into the mind, into the energy body, the mental body, the emotional body. Take an inhale and bring yourselves right back up again, just so that you can finish your practice off, or just stay where you were. Because you're at home doing this, there's no need to end if you don't feel like it. But I'd love for you to sit up tall where you started, index finger and thumb just connecting into our energy source. Palms are open to that energy. Balanced on the sitting bones, heart is open. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And a lovely clearing breath through your mouth. And just let it go. And then just sealing our practice together by drawing your hands to heart center. Bringing the thumbs towards the middle of the breastbone, elbows slightly forward. Feel that connection of left side body, right side body meeting in the middle of you. And let's finish by inhaling, raising both hands up, resting the thumbs just slightly in the middle of the eyebrows, into the third eye, into your intuition. You do know your body and mind best. Believe in this. And then gently from here, just bowing forward, sealing your morning practice. Namaste. I bow with you. And then offering yourselves a wonderful Monday morning clap. Well done, guys. I really hope you enjoyed your practice, and I look forward to seeing you again. Take care. Have a good week.